Christians are to be accountable to each other. But what does this mean? Does it mean looking for flaws in people's character, flaws in their living out of the faith? Do we look at lapses in character, lapses in behavior, failure to live up to the needs of the church? Is accountability a negativity, a process of watching each other like hawks and condemning every divergence from some kind of Christian norm? Is this what the accountability means? It's not about looking at what others are doing in the negative. Accountability is looking at the cost we are creating or might be creating and putting this out to the small group to have them ascertain the cost that we have encountered. And this is simply in the real normal day-to-day sense of the word or idea. Going into the market and paying for what we get. And this might be that we've dented somebody's car, and it might be an inadvertent purchase, but we've damaged something that somebody values, and so we purchased a dent, as it were. And so we pay this, and we don't pay this by saying, well, that looks like $1,000 item, here's $1,000. We allow the person to go to this economy, to the market, and ascertain what the actual cost is, and then we are held accountable to the costing of the market, to the free market determination, and this is what we pay. And we do this with others. But what is more important, or at least equally important, is that we hold ourselves accountable to paying for what others do. It's not just a matter of paying for what we do or take. We have to pay others for what they do. And this is the accountability that's been missing in the church. Because we can have 700 ladies and men volunteer at a hospital or a food bank or the church. Even in the church we have people setting up and performing various works of charity, and the idea of paying them is not only not entertained, the workers themselves can be antsy about accepting payment. But this isn't accountability. You can't just use the stick all the time. There has to be a carrot. Accountability is not all about punishment. It's also about reward. Any system of accountability has to have the two in equal measures. And the small groups and the church has failed miserably in this area of accountability. Because if somebody is doing value, as the Bible says, the worker is worthy of his wages, don't muzzle the ox. If somebody's doing good, you have to be accountable to that person and see that they're paid. And this is what the Etherton small group program is all about, is holding people to account. And our accounting is debits and credits. We're as equally accountable to the good people do as to the harm we do. And while we hold ourselves accountable for the harm we do, we need to hold others accountable and ourselves accountable for the good that others do. And until we have accounts that zero out, that where the credits and the debits equally balance, we're not holding people to account. Accounting and accountability is a complete balance, a cancellation of debits and credits. This is what Etherton subscribes to: absolute accountability, one to another, debits and credits, perfect balance.